Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Grow It Local, Grow It Awards for 2025, or at least a discussion about them. And I'm very excited about being able to have a yarn tonight with Paul West about the awards. And I suppose the most important thing is that it's not too late to join us. Now, as I speak, I'm just welcoming our Instagram viewers. So a big welcome to everyone who's joining us for our Grow It Local Awards discussion and yarn on Instagram and over here on Facebook. I'm coming to you from Sydney. I know that we've got people joining us from in Western Australia. There's people coming in tonight from Melbourne and all around the country. So I'm here in Sydney on Gadigal and Biddigal land of the Eora. And I think one of the really underpinning aspects of Grow It Local is that it is about connecting to the land where we live. It is about understanding nature, getting closer to nature, and most of all, connecting to the plants, which are the living history of our country. And that is one of the most beautiful things that us gardeners and us growers live and breathe every day. So here we go. Let's get started. First of all, if you can, let us know where you're joining us from. And that way we've got a little bit of an idea of who's in. And if you're already signed or sent in an award, sent in for an award, made a submission. Leah Robinson's joining us from Brizzy. Vicky Mills is joining us from Brizzy. So we've got good representation from Queensland at the moment. Let us know as you go. And as you join in, where you're coming in from. So, Paul, let's get on with it this evening. Paul West.
G'day, Costa.
Mate, sorry to drag you out of the water. Well, it looks like you're still in the water.
Just getting some laps in, mate, and I thought I'd take a moment. It's sunrise here in Bermagui, as you can see. But yeah, I'm joining from beautiful Bermagui, Jurunganj land on the Yuin Nation. And this is a bit exciting, mate.
Oh, mate, Instagram is going off. We've got Ripajura Ridge from beautiful Gunai Kerma country. We've got, of course, my buddy Infinite Angel joining us from Nerang on the Gold Coast. Pinehurst is joining us from Coffs. Barossa Valley, Marcy. Welcome, Marcy. Hi from Darwin, B. O'Brien. Art. Geelong, Leopold is joining from Geelong. Wow, we got plenty of people coming in from another from Coffs Harbour. Plenty of people, Paul, coming in from all around the country on Instagram and here on Facebook and YouTube.
We've got heaps. We've got Jason from Ipswich, Rosemary from Burrell Lake, Michaela from Warnbro, Kylie from the Western Downs in Queensland. Oh, this is great. What a great way to be spending a Tuesday night. Jeez,
Tuesday night, exactly.
It happens during award season. Well, thanks, Costa, for taking the time to jump on tonight and to have a little bit of an explore of the Grow It Local Awards. G'day, Nola from Eden Hill, Janine from Wagga Wagga. I thought I might kick off by just letting everyone know what the Grow It Local Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we start with that? Because then we've got
that's a great place to start.
We're kind of getting towards the end here, but if you haven't heard of them before, we're in our 5th year running of the Grow It Local Awards. There's 6 categories, but the Grow It Local Awards, they're kind of like the anti-award for gardening awards. You know, usually when it comes to gardening awards, people think of like the Chelsea Garden Show or the Melbourne International Flower and Garden Show. The big, you get the best landscape architects, their $1 million garden builds, their, the kind of grand designs of gardens. But really, like most gardeners, like the good folk, like you folk on this call now, like we're not grand design gardeners, we're backyard gardeners, we're balcony gardeners, we're verge, we're windowsill, we're community gardeners. We're all those spaces where it's not about how big your checkbook is, but it's about how big your passion for gardening is, how creative you can be, how resourceful you can be. And 5 years ago, we were kind of going, well, it's not really an award that captures that out there. So that's why we created the Grow It Local Awards, to give the people who grow food at home, in particular food growers, a chance to be celebrated, to have the spotlight shone on them. And so it's in its 5th year. We've got 6 categories. We've got a couple of hundred entries thus far, so far this year.
Really?
Yeah, it's going awesome. We'll go through them in a tick, I reckon. I can show you some, because there's some
awesome
pearls. Thanks, Jason. But yeah, this is what the Grow It Local Awards is all about. And we specifically created an award where it's not about you having the perfect quarter-acre market garden, backyard garden. Like, that's obviously a great thing if you've got it, but there's a category here, or there's multiple categories here. G'day, Beth. Where you can enter and definitely be in with a chance of winning with a little bit of ingenuity and creativity. You don't have to have the perfect garden. So the 6 categories for the award this year, and one, I think I'll start with my favorite. And Costa, you're the judge of this one this year, as you were last year, and it's the Why I Love My Patch. Do you remember judging that last year?
I tell you what, Paul,
it was hard.
It was really, and I'm not just sort of saying this to make feel goods. Like, it was incredible to see, like, just the images, but the story that people shared about why they love their patch.
Yeah.
And I could have given it to any number of the entries, because everyone put in such a heartfelt explanation of just what it means to them and how their patches have grown and how they've adapted, and now that they're so close to the whole lifestyle of gardening that it means the world to them, you know. So yeah. I'm really chuffed to be able to, you know, somehow wade my way through that level of beautiful emotion. Yeah.
And what the other thing that I really love about the Why I Love My Patch category is that, like, no two gardens are the same. No two gardeners love their patch for the same reason. Like, everyone's reasonings why they feel that special connection to their garden is unique to them. And our gardens can be such really potent sources of nature connection, of solace, of healing, of stillness, of growth, of life, of all the good stuff, that some of the backgrounds that people have, that gardening has really helped turn their life around, or helped to, you know, give them joy and connection in their lives. I mean, it's really plucks the heartstrings.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, if you see, I'm actually plucking comments from Instagram and bringing them across to the platform here. I think StreamYard are in the process of enabling the Insta and Facebook and YouTube comments all to be streamed into one place, which will be fantastic. So for anyone over on Insta, I'm pulling your comments across, and this one was from the Cool Climate Gardener up in Adelaide, loving that these awards make our messy gardens noticed and loved, and the online community it creates.
That is what it's all about. And like, that's the great thing that I love about the awards in general, is that as gardeners, you know, we can be, I'm not insular, that's maybe not the right word, but, you know, we can often get so swept up in the ins and outs of our own garden, our own patch, that it can be easy to forget that we're actually a part of a huge community of not just of people that grow in your neighborhood or on your street or in your town or in your village, but as someone who tends a garden and grows a little bit of their own food, then we're really this huge, amazing network of people tending landscape all over Australia and making the world a much better place. So thank you, Cool Climate Gardener, because that's exactly what we want to do. We want to celebrate the messy gardens. We want to celebrate the imperfections. We want to celebrate the resourcefulness and creativity, because that's what home gardeners are so good at, about making something from nothing and just turning passion into these beautiful places that we can all connect and relax. There's so many great comments coming through here. What's this one? Matt Miyazak's, I've built a greenhouse out of wood bolts, 30% shade cloth to pull the temperature in 42 degrees tomorrow in Adelaide. That's hot.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's a hot gun. You know, our mutual friend Gaz in WA,
Yep.
growing in old fridges.
That's right.
Old fridges to beat the hot climate. So you'll get an old fridge, degas it, pull all the electrics out, and it's essentially a big chili bin, a big esky.
Insulated.
Insulated. And that keeps
insulated, particularly in that hot WA weather.
Yep. Grows into shade cloth, grows in old fridges.
Now, Paul, we have just been joined by Grow It Local Award alumni winner. Speaking about, we've only just tapped on the first award, and look who's here.
Oh, see, good to see you again down the back today. You won the Why I Love My Patch category.
Yes.
Last year. And what an incredible, beautiful, heartfelt entrance it was. So thank you so much for putting that in, because when I said they pluck at the heartstrings, yours was a great example of one that did that. John's got the idea. Let's make the whole country a community garden. In fact, the whole planet. That's the spirit, John. I agree wholeheartedly. We should be gardening and growing everywhere. Wendy says, hi from a gorgeous summer evening after a little rain near Taralga, New South Wales. Just ran out to grab some spring onions to add to my dinner. Now ready to go. Not only are they fresh from the garden, Wendy, but they've also just been invigorated with a little bit of rain. It doesn't get much better than that. There's something about rain that falls from the sky that just takes our gardens to the next level. You can water all day with a hose, and it's great, and it keeps everything alive. But when you get that good stuff from the falling from the sky above, it's the best. Oh, Dirt Mum. G'day, Dirt Mum. Oh, lovely to see ya. Hope you're all well up there in the Blue Mountains. Hope things are going well. All right, so I've covered one category. What do we got? We got a little bit of time here. So I thought what I might do, Costa, is go through all of the categories, and then I can share a couple of examples with everyone to get them inspired. And so it's also worth mentioning, if you want to enter the awards, there's 6 categories, and the best way to do that is to take a photo of your garden, of you yourself, depends on the category, and post it to Facebook or Instagram. Use the hashtag Grow It Local Awards 2025 so we can find you, and tag us at Grow It Local, and let us know what category you're entering, and we'll make sure that's captured. And the awards close this Sunday, so there's only less than a week left. So we've touched on the Why I Love My Patch category. So if you wanted to enter that, for example, you could take a photo of your garden, and you could write a nice story in the copy about why you love your garden. You can create a video. You can get creative with it. You can really do whatever you like there. So, but the key is to, mate.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The key is.
The key is to make sure that you get the photo on Instagram or Facebook, tag us at Grow It Local, and use the hashtag Grow It Local Awards 2025. And that way we can find you and put you in the running for winning the prizes. Oh, how good's this? Have surplus of fruit and veg, giving it to nursing home, neighbors and families. You're growing. We live in this like modern society of scarcity and scarce time and scarce resource, and there's not enough of anything for anyone. But then you start growing stuff in your backyard and you realize, man, I've got, you can grow so much. And you can share it. You can really make people's day.
Oh, 100%. Someone was giving me a jab saying, I'm loving seeing you with the hair down. And well, that's only because I went for a swim about an hour ago, and I came out and just literally threw my hair back, and it just dried like that. But while I was standing there was a dad and his little girl, and I was chatting to them, but then there was a young boy who I saw a mum. We were body surfing way out the back, and she said, oh, my son's a gardener, blah, blah, blah. I saw him when I literally body surfed in and almost ran into them where I hit the kind of deeper area, and I couldn't get the re-break. And I talked to him, and he's going to enter. He's got some carrots growing. He's got a few things. I said, don't worry. I said, you don't have to have this perfect amount. Just put it in there and, be part of it. So, literally this afternoon, I was out there meeting and greeting little gardeners that can be part of it.
What a great way for someone to enter. Yeah, I was body surfing with Costa, and he told me to enter my wonky carrots. into the Grow It Local Awards. We'll have to keep an eye out for those as they come through. I can see people in the chat suggesting that they're friends. Jess Jasper, Nola's saying, Jess Jasper, please enter. Deborah Otway saying, Paul Anderson, enter your stash. Good to see here. So we covered one category, why I love my patch. Another one that you kind of touched on there, Costa, is the Wonky Vegetable. The Wonky Vegetable Award, because, you know, we go to the supermarket, you see shelf after shelf of perfect produce. And yes, you know, we know that homegrown tastes better, but we also know when you're growing food at home that it doesn't necessarily always turn out picture perfect. And that's why Wonky Veg is good. I'm just going to see if I can pull up some of our Wonky Veg entrants. Here we go. And do you know, Costa, do you know who we've got judging Wonkiest Veg this year?
No.
We've got Nick the Happy. Do you know Nick the Happy Harvester out of he's down in the Riverina?
Oh, yeah.
He's a lovely Italian gentleman. I'm going to say in his 70s, maybe a little bit, maybe 70s. And a classic Italian home.
Happy Gunner. Yeah. I know. He's in the Riverina. He's a genius.
Yeah, Leighton. He's a genius. Exactly.
Absolute genius. I watch his videos. Yeah, I'd love to get him on Gardening Australia.
Well, we can connect you guys because he's the judge for the Wonkiest Vegetable. So I'm going to show, I hope you're ready, everyone, because this is the caliber of entry that you're up against. So I'm just going to go and share screen here. Window, there we go. Share. Yes, make gardening great again. It's always been great, right? But let's make it extra great. Let's make everyone garden. So I've just, here we go. See,
I need the full screen on that one.
I mean, anyone can grow a straight carrot, but can you grow a carrot that looks like that? Chris Lee there, an absolute contender for growing Mr. Elephant the carrot, the wonkiest carrot. And what else have we got here? Oh, it's a video. What have we got? Oh. Wow. That's a bit of a spicy tomato there. Oh, look at this carrot. Look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the good stuff, not everything.
Oh, it's a love heart.
Oh, it's done a full loop-de-loop. See, this is a unicorn.
That's a carrot unicorn.
Oh, this is the good stuff. Is this a video as well? See, you can see just how creative people are getting here, Kotso. And here we go, another video. I'm loving this because it's not perfect. Look.
Oh, perfect split.
This is Oh My Giddy Plants. They won a few years back with their action figurine posing with vegetables. I think, remember, it was a year or two ago where there was a couple of action figures, Costa, that bared a striking resemblance to you and I'd say. I mean, like we had this physique clearly, and I think they did a really good job. So that's the Wonkiest Veg category. So if you're growing carrots and they're not perfect, that is perfect because you've got a great opportunity to enter the local the Grow It Local Wonkiest Veg Awards. So let me just have a look. A few more comments coming through here. So many homes were in the Bass Coast Edible Garden Tour last weekend that should share their happy snaps. Yes. Izal, Layla, we love you too. Jason, recently that your typical backyard garden warriors, those whose enthusiasm surpasses their ability to keep up with their garden, have gardens more likely to support native bees. So don't worry if your gardens don't look perfect. That's such a good point, isn't it? Like that's a great point. I keep like a giant green waste pile in my backyard specifically as a giant insect and lizard hotel. Like I don't compost it. I just leave it there. I mean, it's kind of composting itself, but it's like a 2x1 at least cubic meter mass. And it's a great insect habitat and haven. So yeah, wild gardens. That's where the good stuff wants to live. Lynn Stubbing says, talking about carrots, I've just given away 26 packets of carrot seeds, each with around 400 seeds. Woohoo! I think I'll enter. Lynn, you should definitely enter.
Oh,
I'm not sure which
yeah.
category we're going into yet. If you want to learn more about the categories, you can go to growitlocal.com/awards, but I'll also go through them all here. So next up, so we've gone through why I love my patch, which is, I mean, such a personal note, and the more personal, the better, you know, because Costa's your judge. He's got the orchestral harp of heartstrings that need to be plucked. He's not just a ukulele. He's so much more complex than that. And you're going to have to get in there and pluck his heartstrings. Linda says, might enter next year, smashed by heat, pests, and weeds this year. If at first you don't succeed. Well, Linda, I'd say that there's still the why I love my patch category for you. It doesn't matter that it got smashed. You can still love your patch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give us the yarn.
Yeah, give us the yarn. Exactly. Giovanni says, it's great when you grow them vegetables and fruits you don't see in the shops. I visited my GP today and bought her a bag from my garden with tomatoes, cucumbers, plums, zucchinis, and eggplants.
He's doing the reverse medicine.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the farmer. He's the pharmacy.
Yeah. You're looking after your doctor, Giovanni. There, that's I'm sure you're one of the favorite patients of that GP when you're bringing in the goods like that. So we've got the Wonkiest Veg category, we've got the Why I Love My Patch category, and Lynn. Oh, was it Lynn? Oh, whoever the lovely lady who said she couldn't answer. There's another category here.
Oh no, Linda.
Sorry, Linda. And it's patch people. And so this category is about seeing people in the patch, because we usually see, we see pictures of people's gardens, but what we want in patch people is we want to see people in their patches, because no garden exists without the person that tends it. So we want to celebrate and see people in their gardens. You can get as creative as you want on this one. Let's see a couple of entries from this one, because
here we go.
Plucks the heartstrings. Here we go. Oh, no, get ready, Costa. Get ready.
Here we go. Holly, just to warm us up on this, Holly Croft Designs. Have a look at this one. Bring back the Choco. There needs to be a Choco award, I'm feeling.
Just for the Choco.
Yeah.
A special category just for Australia's biggest or Australia's most Chocos off one bush. So here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Look at this little champion.
Oops.
Oh. See, small gardener, big sunflowers. Can I just zoom in on that? There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Look at that. Look at the smile on the fella. He is absolutely loving it. And look at that sunflower standing
multi-headed,
full height above him over the top. What else have we got here? See, beautiful people in their patches.
That's a beauty.
Hey, down the back today. That's you
down the back today. There she is.
Last year's winner of the Why I Love My Patch category. Beautiful. Oh, that's a familiar. There's a familiar couple of good folks there.
That is the WA team.
The absolute legends from Down to Earth Gardens, Jules and Gaza.
Yeah.
Absolute heroes of the garden. Who's this lovely person here?
Oh, the puppy.
So good. Here we go. What do we got here?
Look, they're just emerging from the foliage.
Look at this. A beautiful container and raised bed garden there. Absolutely going off. The giant pumpkin ride. Go, kids.
Yeah.
Head that one up well. What do we got here?
Little strawberry tower.
Making me hungry for strawberries.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it.
There we go.
Oh, look at that little gardener.
Oh, so
Is she
cute.
happy or what?
Oh, no kids.
There's a lot going on there.
Now, Costa, I think the camera crew and directors from Gardening Australia might be in a bit of trouble here because we've got some great content creators out here. We got people shooting this stuff in their own backyards on their phones. They're putting funky soundtracks to it. They're putting overlay on it. It's so inspiring.
Look, Rodney Biggs. Rodney
G'day,
Biggs.
Rodney.
Rodney, brother, he's calling out for help with
I'm
overwatering.
on it, Rodney. I saw your email come in. I'm going to hit you back tomorrow, Rodney. I'm going to keep chatting about the awards tonight, but don't worry, I've seen it, Rodney, and I'm on it. I'm gonna get back to you tomorrow, I promise. So we've done Patch People. Why I love my
come
patch.
on, Ange.
Come on, Ange. You better. Come on,
Put
Ange.
up an entry.
Wonkiest Veg. So that's 3 of our 6. And just a reminder, because I know it's a live, so people are coming and going. If you want to enter the Grow It Local Awards, simply take a photo of your patch, of yourself, of some produce you've grown, tag us at Grow It Local after you post it to Facebook or Instagram. Use the hashtag Grow It Local Awards 2025 and let us know what category you're entering. And you go in the chance to win a stack load of prizes. This is our 5th year, Costa, and it's the first time we've got a serious prize pack this year.
Really?
Actually, yeah. I'll show you a quick image of the prize pack, and then we'll do the remaining 3 categories. Where are we here? I'm going to share one more time. It's really gone off this year. Other years we've kind of, we've sent out people's bragging rights and we've given them little bits and bobs, but never really a serious award. So this year we've got we've had great prizes from Seasol in previous years actually, but we've got a serious award this year. Here we go. Let me just share screen one more time. It's not going to be one more time. What am I saying? I'm going to share screen probably a lot. G'day, Daryl Nichols. G'day. Oh, have a look at this.
Oh.
So this is the prize pack for each category. So this is thanks to our amazing friends at Seasol, our friends at Backyard Farmer, our friends at Cyclone Tools, and our friends at Pope Irrigation. It's worth about $500. And you can see there, you've got liquid Seasol, you've got spray Seasol, you've got a couple of beautiful Cyclone trowels, you've got a little propagation mini greenhouse, you've got a mini seed raising house, you've got a knee pad, you've got a beautiful mini hose reel, you've got another couple of products from Seasol and Power Feed, you've got a beautiful Pope Irrigation mini hose reel and a heavy duty spray head, and you also get a 12-month subscription to Grow It Local. So all that's worth about $500. And so each category can win that. And so there's some serious prizes. I mean, not that it's about the prizes, right? But if someone sent that to me because I grew a wonky carrot, I'd be pretty stoked. All right. So if you like the look of that, get your entries in, folks, because it's still wide open. Entries are still open to midnight on Sunday. So keep them coming. I've just got a few more. There we go. G'day, Claire Bickle. Hello,
hey.
Southeast Queensland. G'day, the Kalamunda Plant Company. G'day. Oh, so many awesome comments coming through, Costa.
I know.
Down the back today, love seeing the faces behind the patch. Down the back today, we love seeing your face behind your patch in that photo, almost literally. Wendy, fantastic prizes. I reckon there's some really, really good ones. Rodney, how do I answer again? So just a reminder that if you want to enter, there's 6 categories. Full details on growitlocal.com/awards. But you take a photo, you tag us at Grow It Local, you use the hashtag Grow It Local Awards 2025, and then after that, you're in the entry. So there's 6 categories. Let us know. So Emily, you got gardening questions. We've got a member Q&A coming up shortly, later this month, but we're just going to focus on the awards tonight. So next category, Costa, is the local grower award. Now, Oh, now this is for one where it's the person that's not just doing things in their backyard, and like you must know thousands of people that would be right for this category,
Yeah.
because this is about the person, whether it's you or someone you know, that is out there. They're the tireless giver to their community. They're out there. They're in the school veggie garden. They're at the community garden. They're growing food on their verge. They're taking fruit and vegetables to their GP. They're giving it away to the nursing home. They're those gardeners that are an absolute pillar of the community. They're the unsung heroes, and they're the kind of people that in the local grower award we want to celebrate. G'day, Ash. Great to see you down there too, Ash, from Ash's Backyard Garden. Ash is running a workshop with us in June. If you want to check that out, on how he built his dream patch at home in Geelong. So the local grower award, again, celebrate that person in your community that you think deserves an amazing prize pack like that one we said. And I mean, it can be you. You don't have to be humble on this one. We want to know if you want to nominate someone else, that's totally fine. But if you're out there doing it in your community, we want to let us know, because we want to celebrate you. I know gardeners are the most humble, down to earth people there are. But it'd be really amazing for us to be able to celebrate you. So don't be shy. If you do a lot of work in your community garden, in your local community, in the growing space, then, you are definitely a shot at the local grower award. And I think, we like Jules and Gaz, they're a great example of someone that would be primed for a local grower award, right, Costa? Those two, the incredible work that they do, so multifaceted in their community. Like they grow seedlings, they're selling seeds, they're teaching people in women's prison how to grow food, they're lobbying government, they're all doing it from a grassroots level. So they're the kind of people that we want to celebrate in this local grower award. Australia Gardening says, "G'day, Western Costi." Western Costa. Yeah.
Now, can I make mention that I've seen Roswin from Alice Springs. Hello from Alice Springs. Alice Springs, some of the best vegetables, the most incredible vegetable growing conditions in the shoulder, like not in the heat of summer, but in the autumn and the spring. I am every time blown away by the quality of the veg out there, because they don't have the same insect and humidity issues. So consequently, when they grow broccoli, like it's not only just about it being big, but it's about them understanding. And the two community gardens, like the second one on the west side, grew out of the east side. And they're spreading such a great gardening culture out there. And it's great to see and just share that love, that just because you're out there and someone else asked, what are the best fruit trees to grow in our country? Like I was down in Mildura the other day and driving down there, and I mean, fruit trees lap it up down there. So there's so much we can grow in arid climates. So don't rule yourself out. There's plenty you can do.
Well, I feel the same, because I've got a friend who lives on the Western Eyre Peninsula in South Australia, and it's dry and it's hot, and his veggie garden is insane. It's absolutely insane for all those reasons that you mentioned. Like the heat's there, he grows under shade houses, he's got good water, but there's no humidity, there's no bugs, there's no fruit fly, there's none of that. And the produce is, especially those Mediterranean vegetables like eggplant and tomatoes, they just grows the best stuff.
Mate, I'm just looking here. This is something that I know has been discussed, but I reckon Rosemary's right on it in terms of the who lives in my garden, which is, that kind of habitat, the habitat garden. But I think even beyond the habitat garden, I think that's got category in it, like just who lives in my garden, as a way of becoming that nature detective and sharing, even within, just a veggie patch. It mightn't be a wild, like something like Mel's garden, which is like that rewild patch. But I actually really like what Rosemary's saying there, and it's definitely something we could look into for next year.
Rosemary, you could very well be onto it there, because that's a great idea.
Isn't it?
Lives in my garden. I love it, Rosemary. Great category idea. Vicky agrees. Australia Gardening says, exactly, Costa, I've seen a pumpkin growing in an abandoned, overgrown lawn today under the fence and cranking from next door. Oh, it's not just Australia Gardening. It's the yak. It's the garden yak from WA. G'day, mate. Hope you're doing good. Awesome to have you on here. This is now people are getting excited, Costa. People are loving the idea. Daryl Nichols loves the idea. Wendy loves the idea. Rodney loves the idea. Who lives in my garden? Could be, there we go. It's on the short list for categories next year for sure. Here we go. Oh, there you go.
People are choosing.
A very pregnant blue tongue at the moment. Proof that the weeds do some good. So true, Ange. Oh, I love a big, fat blue tongue. Bringing the next generation of baby blue tongues into the garden. So, all right. I think we've done 4 categories now. We've done why I've loved my patch. We've done the local grower award. We've done patch people. We've done wonkiest veg. Now, the next category is, this one's a little bit about showing off. Okay, I said that there's a category for everyone, and it's all about creativity. But the homegrown harvest category, that's one where you've got to have some gardening chops for that one, because this is about creating and sharing a cornucopia of homegrown. And it's not, but by that said, it's not about the biggest pile of homegrown vegetables. It's about who kind of creates the cornucopia most beautifully. Yeah, see, this is great. Who lives in my garden next year? Yes, gnomes could be entered, Daryl, for sure. And there's, I think, a couple of likely candidates for it right behind you there, Costa. And Karen, your 100,000 cockatoos, the moment your lemons ripen, they're in. The only thing is,
that's so cool.
One of them a name, Karen. We can't just have generic cockatoos. They need names. Weirdest garden presenter award. Oh, damn. That's a deep category, that one. There's so many. The Grow Show. John McBain says gardens are great places to sleep. Live in a garden, any garden. Rodney says grow it local. These are the most amazing people to go out of your way. Let's help the climate and bees. Good stuff, Rodney. I can do this any day on a Tuesday afternoon. Just have a love in with a bunch of beautiful gardeners all over Australia. But let's have a look at
what are we up to?
Homegrown Harvest. So this one is where you've got, I'm just going to go share screen again. This is where you take some photos of your wares and you do it. Now, these young fellas drive a hard bargain. Homegrown tomatoes, $1. So you only get one full yogurt bucket for $1. So talk about cost of living. These guys, the supermarkets, they're rorting us. And are these guys? It's a duopoly. Look at him. He's packing and he's growing. Look at that. I mean, wouldn't you just feel like coming along and going, here's $50, boys. I'll take them.
Yeah. I'll take the lot, a bag lot.
And the sign and a handshake and a high five. Dan, I would never enter a hairiest gardener presenter because I'm never going to compete. I'm trying. I'm getting there. It's getting there. But I'm never going to compete. You've got 5 years on me, don't you, Costa? Something like that. See, look at this. My mouth.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm absolutely salivating looking at that. Is beautifully presented. Oh, and again, jeez. See, this is the.
Look at that. Oh,
wait a second. They've grown something in the pumpkin patch. What a beautiful assortment of cucurbits. Oh, video. Here we go. What do we got here? Aaron?
Oh, we're not getting sound. Why's that? That's a beautiful spread.
Oh, isn't it?
Look at it. Don't know why we're not getting sound, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Oh, she's even got a cheeky glass of red wine there. Oh, they've even color coordinated this one.
That is spectacular. That one.
Yeah, this is like Van Gogh's art. Oh, a little like.
Hey, Dan Backer. That's
Oh, here we go. The boys are potting peas or husking the corn there. Oh, Rouge de Marmont. Oh, beautiful tomato.
Whoops.
Oh, delicious berries. Oh, some beautiful stone fruit, tomatoes.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this. Here we go. A little video here.
Corn.
That one goes for 1:37. That might be a bit long. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Look like a green tomato chutney. Look at this one.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, there we go. It's video. Oh, yeah. Woo. That's a cornucopia. The vegetables were screaming with excitement. Oh, see, look at this. We've got dahlias. We've got, oh, man, some seriously talented home growers out there. This is incredible. And what I love about looking at this, Costa, is that all this, like everything we've just seen, absolutely leaves the supermarket produce for dead. Yak, you do need to lift your container game. But there's still a category here for you, mate. Don't worry. There's plenty in there. Maybe we could get Australia's hairiest gardener in there. We could all go head to head. Wendy, so cool. Great to see all the Fabo growers. I agree wholeheartedly. So that's the homegrown harvest category. And lucky last here, we've got, I've just closed the wrong window there. Please hold. Where are we here? There. Now this one isn't even about gardeners. This one is about some people that live in the garden, or things that live in my garden. Now, a lot of people that keep gardens also, of course, keep chickens. And we've got some incredible entries into Australia's best chicken name. Now, some of the, see, this is, especially when you throw some kids in the mix, you tend to get some really, introduce us, Costa. Introduce us.
Now, this I went up and visited one of the schools where Dirt Mum in the Blue Mountains works on the garden. And this was a wonderful gift for going and speaking at their end of year awards. And look at that. That's like a therapy chook. And then, I mean, we're talking chickens.
Oh.
So I've got a panel of gnomes and a panel of chickens behind me. Like, have a look at this one. This is, there's gnomes tumbling in the background. But
now,
yes.
Do chickens have to be biological chickens, or can they be crocheted chickens to take a chicken name? I mean, these are the big questions we wrestle with here in the Grow It Local Awards.
In the Grow It Local boardroom.
Australia's best chicken name that we're backing. We're toing, we're throwing, we're going back and forth. But I'm going to say
has to be a live chicken,
living, breathing chicken. I mean, maybe next year we could do a crochet chicken.
Yeah, because then that becomes the craft chicken. Which I think craft chicken. It's gonna take the nation by storm. There's craft folk out there. Look at this. Like, this is just a small taste.
Well, Claire said
Australian
knitted chicken. I mean, the fact that someone has made that by hand is amazing.
It is, isn't it?
Such handy craftswork. Yeah,
that's
that's so far beyond my skill level. But maybe next year, Australia's greatest crocheted chicken. Australian knitted chicken. Leah, or Lee, your chickens help me garden. My chickens love helping me garden as well. They love helping me spread mulch, especially after I've put it on the garden beds. They love coming out and spreading it out everywhere else. The hairiest chicken category, Dan. That's a good. Who's this character, Costa?
Oh, it's a blue-banded bee.
Oh, beautiful. Look at it.
It's been modified. It was a normal bee, and it got modified to be a blue-banded bee.
It's been hotted up.
Hotted up, yeah. It's become a native, which I love. I love that detail.
Well, some examples of Australia's best chicken name that we've had before have been Hen Stefani. That's pretty good. Dame Egna is another example there. Let's see how we've got for some of this year's entries. I think we've got. I'm going to share screen again here.
There we go. Here we go.
Window, bang, bang. And did I do it? Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, Claire, I'd need a massive trailer to take it all on a road trip.
You need to be a road train, a road train of costas and chickens on the road. So this rather imposing dark figure is Darth Vader.
Oh,
David and Goliath. I'm not sure what this one's name is. I can just see the photos, not the copy there. I mean, I'd actually have to have a look on Instagram to tell you what the names for some of these are. But geez, there's some great looking chooks out there. Look at this cute little one.
Way.
Oh my God, it's like a little brown fluffy ball of goodness. Russell Crowe. Yes, Claire. I like that.
That is a good one.
What else have we got? Oh, here we go. A little bit of a Snoop Dogg soundtrack there with the chicken.
That was a well-fed chook.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Mr. Big.
Oh. How's the wig on that one?
For the Sex and the City fans out there, Mr. Big. What about this gang? That's definitely in the running for the funkiest track, with accompanying entries in there as well. So
yes,
well, that's the 6 categories, Costa. I mean, that's just a snapshot. I mean, we could have been here all night looking at every single entry, but there's been hundreds, and hopefully there's going to be a few more after tonight. So we've got best chicken name, we've got the local grower award, patch people, Why I Love My Patch, Australia's Wonkiest Veg, and Homegrown Harvest. So they're your 6 categories. And all you have to do is take a photo, tell us what category you're entering, or make a video with a funky soundtrack in there as well. And tag us at Grow It Local. Use the hashtag Grow It Local Awards 2025, and you're going to be in the running to win our amazing $500 prize pack. It's looking good. Oh. Now, that's so go and enter. I know there's a lot of enthusiasm here. People going, yeah. So get your entries in, because they're open till Sunday, and the winners of all the categories are going to be open. The winners are going to be announced on February 28th. So still a little bit of time to enter. Entries close midnight Sunday. What have we got? Rosemary says, new creative category, inspiring, divided into recycle, repurpose, reuse, differently, creative, and handcraft. Amazing. There's so much great inspiration here for potential categories. The problem was we've done heaps of categories in the past, and it tends to spread the field a bit thin. Yeah. So we try to channel it down to 6 this year. But I mean, what's living in my garden? That's a good one. Kids in the patch. That's a good one. I mean, this is why gardening's so good, right? Because you go out with inspiration, and you get inspired by the amazing community, gardeners, generous, sharing bunch of people, and they like to share their ideas, which I'm loving. All right, so I'm going to say that's about it for the awards. Other than please get your entry in. If you want to know more, growitlocal.com/awards. All the info's there on the website. But really, take a picture, tag us at Grow It Local. We'll figure it out. Use the hashtag Grow It Local Awards 2025. But you got to be in it to win it. That's the main thing. Now, Costa as well. While we're here and while we've got people on the line, we're just about to go live with our autumn collection with Grow It Local, and you are our feature educator this year. So if you're not familiar, or this season, sorry, every season at Grow It Local for our subscribers, we send out a seasonal delivery of heirloom seeds. This season, it's going to be Paris Market carrots. It's going to be Pompeii spring onions, and it's going to be Little Caesar cos lettuce or romaine lettuce. Oh, yes, Costa. Thank you for putting that in the chat. So we send that to your door at the beginning of the season, and then you get some amazing educational content from Australia's favourite gardener, Australia's hairiest gardener, Australia's most gnome-like gardener, the lead presenter of Gardening Australia, Costa Georgiadis. And you can sign up for that. If we're about to go live on that next week. So if you sign up for Grow It Local Plus now, then you'll, in the next week or two, you'll get your heirloom seeds shipped out to you. Now, you can go and check that out on growitlocal.com/plus. It's $8 a month, and we'll send 4 seasonal deliveries. You also get access to 12 of our digital workshops featuring educators like Costa. We had Ash on here before in the comments. Ash is going to be doing one. I run them. We've had Hannah Maloney. We've got Phil Dudman coming up. We've got Mel Lagozzo coming up. We've got Robin Rosenfeld from PIP coming up. We've got Connie Cow coming up. So lots of great educators there. And so for $8 a month, you get seasonal seeds. You get monthly workshops with some of Australia's best educators. And you also get access to the Grow It Local Ask an Expert service. So yeah, $8 a month, or if you sign up for yearly, it's only $80, which for kind of 12 packets of heirloom seeds, 12 workshops, and all the horticultural expertise you can use, then I reckon that's not a bad deal. Linda says, well worth joining, excellent value for money. Thanks so much, Linda. And if you want Costa giving you the red hot advice on how to grow spring onions, carrots, and cos lettuce this autumn, then Grow It Local autumn collection's coming out next week. So head over to growitlocal.com, go to the Plus page, and check out the Plus membership. Lots of great features there. Costa, any parting words, mate?
Mate, what can I say? Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. It was awesome to take something as simple as just to have a little bit of a yarn about it, but then to see the excitement that would fire up when someone got inspired and heard something different or suggested, that's really what it's all about, knowing that there's a wonderful audience of like-minded growers and nature lovers out there getting into it. So no, I'm really excited to see what people submit. And as we said at the top, this ain't about perfection. This is about participation and just being in it so that your produce gets seen, or your garden patch. You just don't know what your wonky carrot or what your patch could inspire in someone else. That's the most important part. The more we see, the more we can be what those things are. And so yeah, it's fun. It's for everyone.
Whew. And you and I, we've got our work cut out for us, Costa, judging these. Why I love my patch. I'm judging local grower. We've got Mel judging Homegrown Harvest. Nick the Happy Harvester judging Wonkiest Veg. Connie Cow judging Patch People. And Mandy from Here Chook Chook judging Australia's most creative chicken name. So get those entries in, because next week's going to be big for the judges. It's going to be hard. Certainly not too late to get them in. The more creative, the better. And thank you all so much.
Tuesday. It's only Tuesday.
Only Tuesday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's heaps of time to take some pics, share a vid, and just share them. # Grow It Local Awards. Bang.
Get them out there. We want to
envelope. You don't need packages. You don't need to box things. Just
snap, one of these.
Snap, bam.
I reckon, you could do it in about a minute max. I reckon under a minute. We need a category for the quickest entry next year. The shortest time to enter. Hello from Prague, Mikhail. Lovely to see you from Prague.
Mikhail. This is Mikhail Akhlemenko. That's amazing. I haven't seen him since a long time ago, when I was living in Prague and traveling around, living in Vienna and going backwards and forwards and visit. And boy, does he have a great garden in the country. Just a stunning patch and a weekend a weekend garden patch. Oh, Michal and Eva, lots of love.
Can we accept entries from Prague, from the Czech Republic? I think we can.
Yeah, definitely.
Get it in, Michal. Get it in.
Yeah.
Take the photos, post it on Instagram or Facebook, tag us at Grow It Local. You're in. All right. I think that's us, Costa.
Fantastic.
Legend.
Thanks, everyone. And thanks to everyone on Insta for joining in. I shared plenty of your comments. And yeah, thanks heaps, Paul.
Mate, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir. Bye, everyone.
See everyone.